What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today. What up, what up, what up? Back with some more reaction video content from the Pistol Pete Maravich Vault. Shout out to the boy, longtime subscriber, supporter, A-Ram. Salute. Told me, yo, react to Pistol Pete's 68-point game. He put that in a comment of the Pistol Pete versus Iceman George Gervin horse video I reacted to not too long ago. So yeah, for the first time, I'm about to actually see some extensive footage of Pistol Pete's 68-point game while he was with the New Orleans Jazz versus the New York Knicks. Now this would be cool to watch because there's some other characters that I would like to see. And they might get I don't know, maybe some highlight footage in this, but with the New York Knicks, Bob McAdoo was a player at the time, Earl the Pearl was a player, Walt Frazier, and though a role player, Phil Jackson. Alright, let's get into it.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Andy Buster along with Cal Ramsey here in the Superdome, and tonight the Knicks are facing the New Orleans Jazz, and of course that spells Pete Maravich. He had the biggest single game of anybody against the Knicks this year, 39 points. Who's going to stop him, Cal?
I don't know who's going to stop him. I think Clyde might get the assignment. Maravich playing great basketball, particularly here at home.
There's the Pistol. He has really had some outstanding games against the Knicks. One time last year, the Pistol pumped in 45. He leads the NBA with an average of 29.8, but against the Knicks, he has scored 39, 38, and 28 points. We are underway.
They said a lot of picks out there for Pete Maravich.
McElroy fakes the stutter move. Here is a pass off from to the baseline. That is good by the Pistol as he gets his first field goal and a foul on Tom McMillan.
Well, that time Pistol moving without the basketball. He comes along the baseline. Clyde gets caught behind the screen. You'll watch here. McMillan switches over to help out. McAdoo switches over to help out. And the foul is called. I didn't see who hit him, but they called the foul. The Knicks shooting cold right now. They're getting very good shots, but they're not falling for them.
Clyde almost gets a steal at midcourt. Here's a Maravich slam, and it's good. Pistol Pete. And he's got 5 points already, and New Orleans now by 3. Here's a Frazier jump shot. It is off the back iron, no good. Maravich rebound. The Pistol, who is about set to negotiate a new contract with New Orleans, hits and scores. 7 points for Pistol.
He's in pretty good negotiating position, too, leading the league in scoring right now.
After the game, the Knicks have a charter flight back to New York. Here's a Maravich shot in the left.
He's in rhythm already.
Well, the Knicks having a tough time defending against Pistol Pete right now. Clyde is guarding him, but he's going to have to get
Killing him
the
with the
big
jumper.
man when he makes his move down the lane.
Pete Maravich.
Double team, what up?
Maravich in his 7th year from LSU.
Boy, he is an offensive machine.
13 points in the quarter already. Maravich, he's double-teamed and can't shoot. Gets it back to EC. He's not really a scorer. EC is basically a defensive forward. So the Pistol lets it fly, and he hits.
Notice quite a few screens, off-ball screens happening.
Well, it's going to be an offensive show here. It's shaping up now. Pistol Pete and Bob McAdoo.
Well, he'd have 60 if he kept on going the way he is
68
right now.
points, no three-point line for a wing player.
Earlier
Good
this
stuff.
year, we had a shootout between Maravich and Monroe in a game at the Garden. First time the Jazz was in. Oh, there's a foul on
Double crossover.
Really
Sauce.
like a fiddle
That was
He
a
was moving very well to get his shot off that.
Rewind.
McAdoo goes down to the baseline, shoots.
No, I gotta rewind that.
Maravich and Monroe in a game at the Garden. First time the Jazz was in. Going the
Goose.
way he is right now, he's got 15.
Double
and we still have 2.5 to go in the quarter.
crossover.
Earlier this year, we had a shootout between
Boom.
Maravich and Monroe in a game at the Garden. First time the Jazz was in.
Damn.
Foul on Beard. Pistol Pete really played Butch like a fiddle that time.
He was moving very well to get his shot off that.
Bruh, he said I'm gonna go between the legs, crossover again.
And Maravich takes the rebound away from Lonnie Sheldon up to Coleman.
Great passer that Pistol Pete is.
And the Jazz jump up by 11. Sit down, Red. That time, up until now, Murph hadn't said anything, but this time he pointed at Red and said, a seat. Maravich. Boy, he's got all kinds of moves.
Sweet stroke.
What doesn't this guy have, Cal?
Well, he can do it all. I don't know how you stop a guy like that. You'll have to have help, and right now the Knicks aren't able to do anything with him.
21 points for the Pistol right now. The Pistol fires.
That would almost
That's ridiculous.
No, that would have been a three-pointer.
Feeding off the drive. Here's Maravich. They got it to the guy they want. Pistol in and out of the lane. Here's his good. A 21-point lead, 49-28. 13 points for McAdoo.
Now the Knicks have given Dean Memminger the task of trying to contain Pete Maravich. Nobody else has been able to do anything with him so far.
Oh, he's in a rhythm.
Well, what do you say? 27 points for Maravich, and we're 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes from halftime. He's an incredible performer. Another steal.
Ooh, that crossover.
Oh, the turnovers are killing the Knicks. Kelly.
I gotta rewind that. That was quick as hell. Kept the ball low and then ran it.
Another steal. Oh, the turnovers are killing the Knicks.
Good dish.
And a 23-point lead. Here's a halftime NBA score. Golden State 52 and Buffalo 50. The Warriors have lost 3 in a row, and the Braves have won 4 straight. Joe Mulaney doing a fine job.
No. Oh, no.
Incredible, absolutely incredible. 29 points.
No hesitation.
We've got 3.5 minutes left in this quarter, and it's been a nightmare.
Behind the back.
Last night it was the third quarter. It was so bad. Bo Howard puts one in. Nobody is missing at that end of the floor. This is not the largest deficit the Knicks have faced this year. Back on January 11th in the third quarter at Portland, they were down by 34. But it's approaching.
Good job using his body there.
One up, and it's 63-32. A steal.
Ooh.
And it's taken by Memminger.
Hey, if it hits your hand, you gotta grab that, baby.
And the Jazz keep it. No, it's stolen away by Beard. Up front to Jimmy McMillan. He drives. Off the glass, no good. Coleman rebounds.
Well, Pistol Pete out here playing defense, bro.
Rebound by Coleman. I don't think the Knicks have had an offensive
It was like 2
rebound
blocks.
in the quarter.
Maybe one.
Oh, good move.
2 minutes left in the quarter as Howard shoots and scores. Down by Howard. And that will do it in the quarter. There's Pistol Pete. What a first half he had. He shot 12 of 18. He also shot 7 for 7 in fouls, and he had 5 assists, which is the best figure for any player on either team as well.
He has a nice
in addition
stroke,
to scoring
man.
31 points, you might say that he was accountable for 41
He had
the Jazz points.
a tremendous first half. He played a real fine all-around basketball game. The Knicks were not able to contain him at all. He pretty much did what he wanted to do out there, shooting that long jump shot. The Knicks did try to help out on defense, but he's so quick he was able to get his shots off. And again, a fine, outstanding offensive performance by Pistol Pete Maravich.
It's 65-46. Maravich bailed it back as he came across midcourt in the air. Here's the shot by Pistol. He's good. Pete Maravich now with 33 points.
That would have been a three-pointer.
69-48 New Orleans. Maravich almost tripped. Feeds to Griffin. Maravich said something to Tiki Burton. Tiki is picked off here, and the pistol hits.
On jumpers, you hear me? Jumpers.
Cal, I don't know about you, but I'm running out of things to say about Maravich.
Contested jumpers.
Game is Pistol Pete Maravich. He is really doing it all. The Knicks trying to really give Bush Beard some help now defensively.
Good move. Avoids the second defender. Quick spin the other way. Step into the fadeaway.
That matches the high for any single player in the NBA against New York this year.
I tell you, if there's such a thing as a law of averages, Pistol will have to cool off pretty soon because he has not missed too many shots this season.
I think he defies that law and a few others sometimes. Otto Moore gets fed in the post, back to the Pistol, goes on a drive right to the basket. It is good, and he's fouled.
Left hand.
He has hit for the highest number of points of any player against the Knicks this year. He's got 41.
And he made another great offensive move. That time going to his left, going around Tom McMillan, and Tom pushing him as he goes up for a shot.
Maravich at the foul line adds the point. Now it is 80-58 New Orleans.
They were pretty successful in the first half with this.
10 points for Shelton. Here's Maravich dribbling through that press. He's going to go in and drive, shoot on the run. It's good, and he was fouled. And Pistol ran right over top. A cameraman perched at courtside. Boy, he looks like he wants that new career high tonight.
Well, it's awfully tough to press a man with his dribbling ability. You'll watch him here beating Lonnie Shelton. Monroe coming over, and he just goes right around Earl here. Earl bumps him as he goes up for a shot. He makes a three-point play out of it.
That's right. He hits the foul. That's his 46th point. Monroe, no good. Rebound the Pistol.
But they're going to have to score a little better than that. Take advantage of these opportunities on the missed shots.
Maravich still working for shots.
On a dime behind the back. Baseline.
Now with 48 points.
You watch Maravich here making a move against Bush Beard. Comes between his legs.
Oh, that was between the legs. Thought it was behind the back. It was so quick.
Earl comes to help, but to no avail.
Knicks have cut the margin in half. The Jazz once led it by 33. Well, there's Maravich hitting his 50th point. One away from a career high. His career high coming into the year was 50, but he had that 51-point game in December. A jumper by the Pistol. A career high for Maravich. 52 points. Maravich with a new career mark. And he does it with 9 minutes left in the ball game. And you folks watching on television tonight are seeing the best offensive game in Maravich's history. He's played professional ball for 7 years.
Well, Knicks have tried everything and everybody on the Pistol, and nobody's worked out too well.
He's still 54 and still counting. I'm going to run out of room on the score sheet here in a minute. 102-87. The Pistol firing for 56. He's got it. 56 points.
Well, he's incredible. He had a cold streak for a while where he missed about 3 or 4
Guy is
shots.
in a rhythm.
Oh, yeah. He's playing like he wants to stay.
No hesitation, baby.
Here they go. And he gets
Ooh.
away out to hit 60.
That was a tough reverse because his back looked like it was towards out of bounds. Let me rewind.
56 points.
Well, he's incredible. He
Yeah.
had a cold streak for a while where he missed about 3 or 4 shots. Now he can't miss anything. Oh, yeah. He's playing like he wants to stay in.
58 he's got. Here they go, and he gets a layup.
Yeah, that was a bit awkward.
You're watching basketball history for Pete
Ah,
Maravich tonight.
wow.
60 big ones.
Tough.
And this is the highest single
Incredible.
game for any player in the NBA this year. Otto Moore's pass out is blocked, but the Jazz recover it. Here's the Pistol. Sees some daylight, goes in, lay it up. Good. No, a charge. A charging foul on Pistol. And that is his 5th personal foul.
Running Pistol Pete, and that ball came in and went off of Dean's hands, they call. They're looking for him.
Aaron James inside.
Oh, my God. Back to the basket again. What a defender right on his back. Contact and all. Oh, they send a quick double team now.
Dean has the task of trying to contain him, and that's a hard job to take.
Here he uses the pick and scores
Bruh.
again. And look at his teammates rooting for him. Look at Coleman. Coleman leaped into the air when he scored. 65 for the Pistol. 2:14 remaining. The Pistol with 66 right now. Here's a basket for him.
There
If he
it
can
is.
convert. 68 for Maravich. And a steal. Look at him fight for this ball. The Pistol's doing it all. A great ball game.
Ooh, left hand bullet travel.
And the crowd is going wild here at the Superdome.
Wonder what kind of contract he's going to ask for after this ball game.
Well, he ought to call his agent in right away. Out the Pistol. Goes on a drive. He's out of the ball game. They called him with an offensive foul. And that will allow him out of the ball game with 1:18 to go. Listen to the hand he gets with 68 points. They are announcing that it's the highest total by a guard in the history of the National Basketball Association.
Well, you got to give it to him. He put on a performance this evening.
Listen, man, that dude was in a rhythm. I'm talking isolation, off the screen, no hesitation, dribble, cooking them, fast break. He would have had 70-something points. If there was a three-point line back then. My word. Some of those were some tough shots, but felt like everything was going in. So if anybody was wondering his box score breakdown, Pistol Pete in 43 minutes of play, obviously 68 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 26 for 43 from the field, which puts him at just over 60%. 16 for 19 from the three-point line at about 84%. Incredible game, to say the least. Hey, Ram, appreciate you. This one was a lot of fun to watch. If anybody's wondering, I do have more Pistol Pete content. I'm not sure if I have an actual Pistol Pete playlist, but if I don't, I'll be sure to get one up when I put this video up, because I'm sure this won't be the last Pistol Pete video we ever do together. Alright. Again, thank you for the recommendation. Salute to A-Ram. Pistol Pete, one of the greatest players to ever play the game. Pioneer, revolutionized the sport in some ways. Alright? Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified. And I'll catch you on the next one. We out, baby.